write your name like dust from the shelf. Scrolled one last time, then ghosted herself. Chat thread empty like you never began. Facing her photos cropped out of the frame. You thought the silence meant she's hurting. You called it healing, called it fear. But someone who can burn the movie never loved being here. Detachment is a weapon, she wears it like perfume. Walks out of the story, leaves you talking to the room. She deletes you, then she sleeps like it's just another Tuesday lesson. Cause a woman who can vanish you was never in, she just had presence. Detachment is a weapon. You keep your finger on her old front door. Replay her laughter like a worn-out war. She keeps her calendar clean as a sheet. You're not a chapter, just a line she skipped. You call it cold, you call it ruth. You swear she'll feel it when you're gone. But if she can't erase the ending, she never learned the song. Detachment is a weapon, she wears it like perfume. Walks out of the story, leaves you talking to the room. She deletes you, then she sleeps like it's just another Tuesday lesson. Cause a woman who can vanish you was never in, she just had presence. Detachment is a weapon. Maybe that distance kept her safe. Maybe you're chasing what she never gave. You can't lose what she never let you hold. That's the part that cuts the cold. Detachment is a weapon, she wears it like perfume. Walks out of the story, leaves you talking to the room. She deletes you, then she sleeps like it's just another Tuesday lesson. Cause a woman who can vanish you was never in, she just had presence. Detachment is a weapon. Detachment is a weapon. She catches my stare over chipped glass and cheap beer foam. Lipstick print on the rim of her drink. Like a warning sign, I still walk towards, she doesn't blink. Lets the silence crawl up my throat. Most people flinch, spin back to their friends. I stay in the burn of her scope. Is it brave or stupid? The way I don't look down. Like I'm tied to the tracks and I'm begging for the sound. Yeah, she tilts her head like she's picking out a tune. Is it brave or stupid that I'm walking toward the wound? She smiles too slow, like she's peeling back another layer. Says you lasted 10 full seconds. Guess you're either lost or a player. Cards face down, but she's reading every twitch in my hand. She likes to test the fire alarms just to see which ones still stand. Is it brave or stupid? The way I don't look down. Like I'm tied to the tracks and I'm begging for the sound. Yeah, she tilts her head like she's picking out a tune. Is it brave or stupid that I'm walking toward the Maybe I should laugh it off, buy my way back into safe small talk. But her eyes say stay and my pulse says run. Guess we'll find out which kind I am when the night is done. Hey, is it brave or stupid? The way I don't look down. tag shining on her chest. Small talk, soft laugh, plays a part and does the math. High heels, tight bun, every move a measured one. But under that glass there's a crack, under that smile there's a map. You can feel it humming at the edges. She's already walking to the exit. In the dark she transforms, daytime skin falls from her floor. She's an undercover storm, nighttime empress in her own throne room. She's not fake, she's versatile, different faces, same wild mind. Adaptability is evolution. She's the future in motion. Red lip, gold cup, shadows know she's more than enough. Low light, slow turn, every eye begins to burn. Deep laugh, loud crown, she rewrites the rules downtown. Is she too much or just enough? Who decided one life was love? Watch her shed, watch her grow. Every version says I know. She's the spark and she's the flame. Same soul, different name. In the dark she transforms, daytime skin falls from her floor. She's an undercover storm, nighttime empress in her own throne room. She's not fake, she's versatile, different faces, same wild mind. Adaptability is evolution. She's the future in motion. In the dark she transforms. In the dark she transforms. Cold glass, blue screen glow. Her name in every code window. High rise hums under her feet. She sighs and the city breathes. Her empire lives in cold and concrete. Every line she writes pours into the street. She is the logic buried in the tower. She is the algorithm, she is the new power. Her empire lives in cold and concrete. Every locked door answers to her key. She is the pattern hidden in the data shower. She is the algorithm, she is the new power. Steel veins carry her light. Freight trains sink to her time. One thought tilts the grid. Whole worlds move when she shifts. Is it prophecy or just precision? When she redraws every limit, every system, they call it progress. She calls it breathing, she blinks and the future deepens. Her empire lives in cold and concrete. Every line she writes pours into the street. She is the logic buried in the tower. She is the algorithm, He's in a novel, typing bubbles every hour. You let it sit there like a glass of water on the counter. Screen face down, keys in your coat. You went out laughing, left his heart on, still loading. 3 days blue, you answer with a single word. Now he waits, you choose if he's seen or heard. You slowed it down, then on every second after. A woman with the clock in her hand writes a script, writes the next chapter. Phone in the freezer, signal in the dark. You knew he'd reread every line like tarot cards. Friends at the table, let it breathe. You said time did the talking. By the time you spoke, he bled. 3 days blue, you answer with a single word. Now he waits, you choose if he's seen or heard. You slowed her, you slowed it down, then on every second after. A woman with the clock in her hand writes a script, writes the next chapter. You don't chase questions, you curate replies. You don't beg for clarity, you ration out your time. He thought love was loud, you taught him it's too late. Red receipts and quiet gaps, that's how the power's played. 3 days blue, you answer with a single word. Now he waits, you choose if he's seen or heard. He's seen or heard. You slowed it down, then on every second after. A woman with the clock in her hand writes a script, writes the next chapter. Her perfume stays in the room long after her heels fade down the hall. My sweater still says her name, though she never said it at all. She marks her places and traces, little ghost on my skin. Leaves every doorway and faces, still I keep letting her in. She never carves it in stone, she just lingers and blooms. A silent kingdom she rules in the ghosts of her perfume. Lipstick stain on the rim, but she never finishes the glass. Laughing and turning away, I feel her power in the gaps. She marks her places and traces, little ghosts on my skin. Leaves every doorway and faces, still I keep letting her in. She never carves it in stone, she just lingers and blooms. A silent kingdom she rules in the ghosts of her perfume. Territory drawn in there, invisible, heavy, sweet. Every breath a quiet dare, every step where we meet. She marks her places and traces, little ghosts on my skin. Leaves every doorway Door swings, air shifts, heels kiss the marble. Every eye drift, she don't rush, she don't explain. Just a slow, clean cut through a crowded room of names. She doesn't greet, she arrives, whole room leans to one side. Like the light changed, like the song died, just to hear her breathing. She makes an entrance just by breathing. That kind of quiet that fills the ceiling. Coat on her shoulder, phone in her hand, not even looking still. Somehow she commands. No loud hello, no practice smile, just presence like perfume trailing lazy down the aisle. She doesn't greet, she arrives, whole room leans to one side. Like the light changed, like the song died, just to hear her breathing. She makes an entrance just by breathing. That kind of quiet that fills the ceiling. How do you learn that? You don't, you live it. Every scar under silk, every no she never gifted. She doesn't greet, she arrives, whole room leans to one side. Like the light changed, like the song died, just to hear her breathing. She makes an entrance just by breathing. That kind of calm that leaves you reeling. Count the zeros in her account. Count the people she lets speak loud. Same number, same number. Calendar full of her own plans. Phone on silent, cash in hand. She did the math, got the demand. Count the zeros in her account, then count the opinion she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence. Watch it turn from please to I'll pass in a single day. From sorry to I said what I said, okay. Count the zeros, let the rest fade out. Same number she cares about. Hey, used to dim down just to fit. Now she bright boardroom lit. They talk big, she talk terms. They throw shade, she buys firms. Budget tight, then doors unlocked. Now her last name sits on stocks. She bought time, she bought a voice. Count the zeros in her account, and count the opinion she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence. Watch it turn from please to I'll pass in a single day. From sorry to I said what I said, okay. Count the zeros, let the rest Count the zeros in her account, then count the people she lets speak loud. Same number, same number. Calendar full of her own plans, phone on silent, cash in hand. She did the math, cut the demands. Count the zeros in her account, then count the opinions she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence, watch it turn. From pleased to a pass in a single day. From sorry to I said what I said, okay. Count the zeros, let the rest fade out. Same number she cares about. Hey, used to dim down just to fit. Now she bright, boardroom lit. They talk big, she talks terms. They throw shade, she buys firms. Budget tight, then doors unlocked. Now her last name sits on stock. She bought time, she bought her voice. Count the zeros in her account, then count the opinions she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence, watch it turn. From pleased to a pass in a single day. From sorry to I said what I said, okay. Count the zeros, let the rest fade out. Same number she cares about, oh yeah. Every dollar she stacked was a boundary. Every raise was a road out of maybe. You can't buy her, you can't own her. You just meet her on her terms. Count the zeros in her account, then count the opinions she cares about. Same number, that's what she earned. A woman who builds wealth, builds independence, watch it burn. Down be nice, down stay small, build it up, stand up tall. Count the zeros, let the noise fade out. Same number she cares about. Yesterday's dress on the chair, coffee ring, half-read prayer, phone full of messages blinking, everybody's plans for her thinking. Hairbrush thrown on the bathroom sink, mascara comet where the tears used to cling. Sun hits glass like a camera flash. She laughs at her own little power stash, huh? Coronation day, no trumpets, no stage. She crowned herself in the mirror this morning. If a queen has to wait, she's already late. A queen who waits for mission was never really a queen. She's done conforming. Coronation day, bare feet, chip paint. She's writing her name where they said it can't. Coronation day, and she finally sees the only one who could crown her was always she. Old rules pinned to the fridge like bills. Be small, be sweet, sit still. She peels one off with a quiet grin, folds it once, drops it straight in the bin. Mother's voice echo in the hallway frame. Don't make trouble, don't chase fame. She straightens her spine, fixes her gaze. Watch me rewrite all the things you're afraid of, she says. Coronation day, no trumpets, no stage. She crowned herself in the mirror this morning. If a queen has to wait, she's already late. A queen who waits for mission was never really a queen. She's done conforming. Coronation day, bare feet, chip paint. She's carving her path where they said it can't. Coronation day, and she finally sees the only one who could crown her was always she. Who benefits when you doubt? Who profits when you bow down? She looks that question in the eye and answers, not me, not now. Coronation day, no trumpets, no stage. She crowned herself in the mirror this morning. If a queen has to wait, she's already late. A queen who waits for mission was never really a queen. She's done conforming. Coronation day, bare feet, chip paint. Every scar on her skin Circles, dates on paper maps, red pen, steady hand, no flags. Tea gone cold on the windowsill. She says a word, the world stands still. No crown tipped at a bloody angle, just ink-stained fingers, quiet angles. They lean in closer when she speaks. A single breath can move a fleet. She whispers and armies move, not from terror, from the truth. Every soldier knows her name, feels it burning in their veins. A queen leads with vision, not with wounds. The softest voice in the room carries every heart, every bruise. The softest voice in the room. She walks the halls in worn-out shoes, reads every face like breaking news. Finds the fracture, threads the seam, turns broken orders into dreams. No stained glass sermon, raised up fist, just questions no one thought to twist. She draws a future in the air. They see it so they follow there. She whispers and armies move, not from terror, from the truth. Every soldier knows her name, feels it burning in their veins. A queen leads with vision, not with wounds. The softest voice in the room carries every heart, every bruise. The softest voice in the room. How do you measure power in miles marched? Your mind's changed. She doesn't shout, she flowers in the space where fear once reigned. Ooh. She whispers and armies move, not from terror, from the truth. Every soldier knows her name, feels it burning in their veins. A queen leads with vision, not with wounds. The softest voice in the room lifts the world that's come unglued. The softest voice in the room, is the one they all attune. They took what they wanted, they left her on the kitchen floor, shaking hands, chipped mug, quiet phone, slammed door. She traced every tremor like a line on a faded map. Learn the shape of believing till she finally snapped. She built herself after they broke her, piece by piece, scar by scar. Now she stands in a with the lies that made her small. Hung the red flags like curtains, watch them brighten every wall. Every slam door's now an entrance to a room she made her own. Every name they called her, carved into the cornerstone. Or just survival, she asks, then laughs, then breathes. Either way, these halls are hers. Her ghosts pay rent, then leave. She built herself after they broke her, piece by piece, scar by scar, yeah. Now she stands in a palace made of lessons. Every heartbreak a beam, a pillar, a star. She built herself after they broke her, lit every room from a once dark spark. Now she lives in a palace made of lessons, and she's the queen of every mark. You said sorry like it solved it, like a bandage on a fault line crack. I said it's okay and I meant it, but I kept the print out of the past. Little late night location change, name on your phone that never rang. All those baby you're crazy claims. Funny how receipts remember names. I forgave you but I never forgot. Not for revenge, just to know what you're not. Every word you've been, every tear I spent, all of it saved in my head like a plot. A woman's memory, that's my greatest database. Every lesson has a label, date and place. So when love glitches out and the story feels off, I don't blow up, I just log off. You call it dwelling, I call it data. Patterns printed in the smallest favor. The way you're honest when it costs you, versus when the truth might expose you. I scan for silence after questions, tiny pauses hold confessions. You think I'm healed, cause I don't shout. I just learn what to live without. I forgave you but I never forgot. Not for revenge, just to know what you're not. Every word you've been, every tear I spent, all of it saved in my head like a plot. A woman's memory, that's my greatest database. Every lesson has a label, date and place. So when love glitches out and the story feels off, I don't blow up, I just log off. This ain't a prison, it's a reference. Pull a folder when I feel that tension. Have I seen this? Have I learned this? If the answer's yes, then I don't flinch. I won't haunt you with old screenshots, but if you slip trust, I clock the drop. I move in peace, you can call it cold. I just won't pay twice. twice for what I've been sold. I forgave you, but I never forgot. Not for revenge, just to know what you're not. Every word you bend, every tear I spent, all of it saved in my head like a plot. A woman's memory, that's my greatest database. Every lesson has a label, date and place. So when love glitches out and the story feels off, I don't break down, I just log off. She tunes her strings like she sharpens a glance, turns every silence into part of the dance. Red lipstick on the fretboard, it's atlas scribbled on her wrist. She bends a note till it almost breaks, then lets it twist. She plays guitar like she plays people, precision, then a perfect mess. Eyes closed, hand on the needle, finding every fault line in your chest. You think you're chosen, you're not, you're chosen. A woman who can master one thing, can master what you never open. Pick on the table, names in the ashtray. She says stay honest or you can't stay. Calls your bluff with a quiet chord. Laughs when you flinch like she's seen this war. She plays guitar like she plays people, precision, then a perfect mess. Eyes closed, hand on the needle, finding every fault line in your chest. You think you're gambling, you're just spoken. A woman who can master one thing, can master what you leave unspoken. Every riff, another promise. Every pause a sharpened knife. You came here for one night only. She rewrote your whole life. She plays guitar like she plays people, precision, then a perfect mess. Heart first, right through the middle, calling every secret you suppressed. You thought you'd see her, you got broken open. A woman who can master one thing, can master everything you're holding. She says it's fine, and you think she means it. You laugh too loud, you don't even see it. You raise your voice like that makes you clever, but the last one tried, he still shakes when it's weathered. Don't confuse her kindness for weakness. The last man who did is still learning how to breathe this. She fights in silence, then she went out in the open. A woman with patience is a loaded weapon. She stacks her facts like plates in a cupboard. Waits her turn, lets you run your mouth further. You think she's soft till the spotlight finds you. Every bruise you gave comes back and reminds you. Oh. Don't confuse her kindness for weakness. Don't you dare. The last man who did is still learning how to breathe this. She fights in silence, then she went out in the open. A She gave her heart away at 20, watched it crack like cheap glass on the floor. Thought that was the last of her, curled up, locked every door. Counted all the ways she wasn't enough, till the mirror whispered, "What if I'm wrong?" Traced her own jawline like a lifeline, heard a quiet, stubborn song. She loved once and it almost killed her. Now she loves the woman in the mirror, not bitter, just better at drawing the line. She chose herself over every promise, over almost, over all that chaos. She chose herself and somehow she became the whole sky. She wears her history like fine lines, tiny silver on a sun-browned hand. Keeps her boundaries like red lipstick that never smears for any man. She laughs louder at her own jokes now, buys flowers just to watch them bloom, fills the closet with her favorite colors, leaves his ghost no room. She loved once and it almost killed her. Now she loves the woman in the mirror, not bitter, just better at drawing the line. She chose herself over every promise, over almost, over all that chaos. She chose herself and somehow she became the whole sky. Protected, not frozen, soft but she's chosen. Every morning, every scar, every too much turn to star. If you ask her what she's chasing, she just smiles, says, "Can't you tell? I was waiting my whole life to finally love myself." She loved once and it almost killed her. Now she loves a woman in the mirror, not brittle, just brilliant, refusing to hide. She chose herself over every promise, over almost, over all that chaos. She chose herself and somehow she became the whole sky. She became the whole sky. Cold glass, blue screen glow, her name in every cold window. High rise hums under her feet. She signs and the city breathes. Her empire lives in code and concrete. Every line she writes pours into the street. She is the logic buried in the tower. She is the algorithm, she is the new power. Her empire lives in code and concrete. Every locked door answers to her key. She is the pattern hidden in the data shower. She is the algorithm, she is the new power. Steel veins carry a light. Freight trains sing to her time. One thought tilts the grid. Whole worlds move when she shifts. Is it prophecy or just precision? When she redraws every limit, every system, they call it progress. She calls it breathing, she blinks and the future deepens. Her empire lives in code and concrete. Every line she writes pours into the street. She's the logic buried in the tower. She is the algorithm, she is the new power. Her empire lives in code and concrete. Every locked door answers to her key. She is the pattern hidden in the data shower. She is the algorithm, she is the new power. Roses on a table, coffee ring, lipstick stain. All night light cuts through the window. She don't flinch, yesterday's name. Every thought she wrapped herself, turned her scars into wealth. She buys her own black roses, signs the card with just her name, raises crystal to reflection to the one who stayed. A woman pouring her own champagne, doesn't bow, doesn't beg, doesn't pray. Self-sufficient romance is the darkest luxury she'll ever taste. Dress still on the hanger, dinner set for only one. She hums over clinking silver, slow dancing with what she's become. Every plea she never heard, every promise she reserved. She buys her own black roses, signs a card with just her name, raises crystal to reflection to the one who stayed. A woman pouring her own champagne, doesn't bow, doesn't beg, doesn't pray. Self-sufficient romance is the darkest luxury she'll ever taste. Who taught you a heart to love? Who told you you were too much? Watch her light the match, let it all burn up as the petals fall. She just fills her cup. She buys her own black roses, leaves the stems across her plate, toasts the silence at her table to the heart she saved. A woman pouring her own champagne, doesn't bow, doesn't bend, doesn't wait. Self-sufficient romance is the darkest luxury she claims to take. Café frío en la mesa, labios rojos, pie descalzo en el jabón. Se le quema la arepa pero sigue marcando el tiempo con el corazón. Se mueve lenta, luego rompe, gira el pelo, tira el miedo al fregador. En su bata, pero el porte es de jefa, firmando guerras con su voz. Latina fire, hielo en las venas, baila sola Good morning, everyone, y se sienta. Carpeta negra, la mirada de misil. Y mami se enderezan cuando firma, se les borra el perfil. En su mente suena el bajo mientras traza otro tratado sobre el Zoom. Solo un guiño, medio paso y ese traje tiene ritmo de salón. Latina fire, hielo en las venas, baila sola peligrosa en la cena. Kitchen floor, turned into arena. She's a woman of two worlds, ven y prueba. Pies descalzos, mente en la cima. If you doubt her, esa es tu ruina. Latina fire, hielo en la mira. Una en la pista, otra en la oficina. Dos pasaportes en la piel. Tu language es sobre la hiel. Reza su abuela, teme el juez, pero ella ríe, ya sabes quién es. Latina fire, hielo en las venas, baila sola peligrosa en la cena. Kitchen floor, turned into arena. She's a woman of two worlds, ven y prueba. Pies descalzos, mente en la cima. If you doubt her, esa es tu ruina. Latina fire, hielo en la mira. Si la subestimas, firme es tu caída. She walks in, room just tips toward her, slow spin, like she owns the border. Eyes up, but she never breaks a stare. Every heel, every toe, like a signed affair. Who gave you that calm? Who made you that sure? She turns on a palm and the crowd leans forward. She dances like nobody's watching, but everybody is. Movement dripping, quiet bravado, every sway a risk, every step deliberate, every look could tell. The dance floor is her courtroom, every gesture a spell. She cuts through, lines part, make space, sharp cue. Just a tilt of her face, jaw set like a closing argument. Hips slide, fingertip, whole case presented. Who dare raise a hand? Who'll stand in her way? She spins, takes the stand, and the doubts fall away. She dances like nobody's watching, but everybody is. Movement dripping, quiet bravado, every sway a risk, every step deliberate, every look could tell. The dance floor is her courtroom, every gesture a spell. Gable in the rhythm, verdict in the eyes. She don't need a witness, proof is in the glide. If loving her freedom's a crime tonight, then we're all guilty under these lights. She dances like nobody's watching, but everybody is. Movement dripping, quiet bravado, every sway a risk, every step deliberate, every look could tell. The dance floor is her courtroom, every gesture a spell. Quarter past 12, screens still glow on the floor. Red lines, black graphs, bodies behind every score. She traced the ruins like rings inside a tree. Names on a glass wall, she mouths them silently. They called it chaos, she calls it proof. coffee gone cold, lipstick on chipped white rim. Maps full of circles, places she'll burn then mend again. She files her betrayals right next to every vow. Tomorrow's forgiveness is drafted out now. They called it heartless, she called it clean. You don't grow kingdoms inside a dream. Midnight throne, she sits alone in her empire, watching the wreckage shine like gold. No guilt, just fire. Every broken bridge is a road she'll later own. Tonight she breaks the world to edges. Tomorrow she builds her throne on a midnight throne. This is the cost of choosing the crown. You level the sky, then redraw the town. She sharpens her smile on what she erased.